Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. I have another video here. I'm going to be showing you how to edit maps when you first get them. If you don't like something, you can go ahead and change it, customize it to the way or to how you like it. First of all, let's take a look around here. I don't know if you notice anything familiar. I'm playing in this Big Hills map, Big Hills 17, and it's a remake from Westbridge. Um, Back in FS15, this was my go-to map. I loved it. I loved playing here more than in the other map. Um, Here was the store, if you remember. Got a couple fields. Not a lot has changed, just the buildings. I drove around for a little bit. I played it. I was trying to do something and I couldn't get it done um, because of the ground was not level, and this is why I'm doing the video. Let's drive here into the farm here. I don't know if you remember some edits from back in FS15. Real nice farm. Later on, I'm going to be placing a building here to store potatoes and sugar beets. I don't think they placed it here. Um, it brings back memories. Let's go over to the place I'm going to be editing. Got sunflower planted already. As soon as you start the game, it's there. Um, Here's a nice little combine. As soon as you start, Massey Ferguson, very nice. And then you got your rest of the fields over there. Everything looks familiar. I drove around a little bit. Doesn't look like there was many changes done. Here's the cow farm, and those cows just disappeared. Okay, and looks real nice. We can add some. I think I'm gonna add a placeable building here for the straw bales. And we have this over here, the VGA. Very nice. I don't know if that storage there works or connected to anything. Uh, Same old houses. And then the pig farm was moved over here. It was added this new building right here. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe pig food or a mixer. Not sure yet. But here's the place I wanted to work on. Right here. And I started a new map right now because the last one I chopped down these trees right here. I put in some time working on here. I chopped these two trees down. Then I went to go and try to place a building, and I could not place it because the ground is not level. Every time I tried to, and let me see if I can place it with those trees on there. Well, actually, no, this was not it. I was trying to put down this building right here. Oh, okay, not enough money. Um, Let me sell this tractor here. That should do it. Okay. So I wanted to place this building here. It's a nice small fruit storage. And I wanted to keep this next to the pig farm so I can keep some corn. Um, what else do they? I don't know if I can place down the pig food, sugar beets, straw. anything that they're going to need, so that way I don't have to drive over to the main farm too often. But as you can see, it kind of stays up in the air a little bit, and this was the problem. And after I did all that work, I was really pissed off. So let me show you how to edit this so you can get this ground leveled and do a lot of more things in the farm, customize it to your own liking. So let's exit here. Okay, so now let's go find the folder for the farm, not the farm, the map here, and Big Hills map. So let's take it out, and if you're gonna be working on it, if you've never done this before, go ahead and make a copy of it, paste it somewhere just in case you mess something up. You don't have to download it again. That way you'll have a copy. But go ahead and extract all. That way we can get into the editor. Now you need to have the latest version of the editor from Giants. I don't remember I always forget the website of where to download it. So I just come to the official website, Farming Simulator DLC, and then I just go all the way down, and here it is. And you're gonna have to sign up for this. Once you do, you're gonna get the password. I think you get it over on your email, and then you can download the latest version. I think it's 7.05, I believe. Uh, After you log in, just come here, and it'll be a download tab. Click on it, and then you can come down on this side and install the latest one. Okay, so now we got it extracted. Let's open it up. Go into maps, because that's where the the file format, the IE3D, is going to be in. So if yours has a different one, I'm not really sure, but this one's for mine. So go ahead and open that. And this bar here, this is console. This is going to tell you if the maps has any error. Usually after you do an edit, you open this up to see it. So once you open it back up, it's going to be showing you. And as you can see, there are no errors. So here's the map. Uh, you press the left Alt and your mouse. You can move around. The wheel zooms in and out. And down here, you can change the speed for the camera. Have it at 20. You can go up if you want with the plus sign on the keyboard to your right. If you place the -1, you can bring down the speed. I usually keep it at 20 so it doesn't move too fast, not too slow. So I'm guessing this was the last place whoever made this map was editing or working on right here. So let's go to the place where I wanted to fix the terrain, or the ground actually. So it's right here. See, this is a pig farm right here. There's 2 trees right here. Go ahead and click on them. You can press left Control X, or just press your delete button on your keyboard. Then let's get this one out of the way. And then now we can level the ground. To do this, you're gonna need the window open. It's already open here. If you don't see this here, it could be on either side. It just depends on which way you like it. This one, mine shows up automatically on the left. But if you don't have it, you can come up to Window, Terrain Editing, and then just bring it up a little bit so you can see. And this one is for the terrain. This one is to paint. This one is to see the all the layers. Change it to a different color. And then this one is for the grass. You can plant grass. You can add this. What is it called? Um, you're gonna need the terrain detail before you start planting something on the ground. Um, if you want to plant some corn, you can see this dark area here. This is the terrain detail, and this is just regular dirt right here. So you're gonna need this one. So let's go this one first. We'll get to those in a little bit. And like I said, left Alt and your mouse, your left, whichever one you prefer, you can move around. And then the other one zooms in and out. You can also use the wheel to make the area larger, whatever you're going to be working on. So I want to level this ground right here. As you can see, it has a hill up to your right. So let's get rid of the grass first. And I don't remember how big the area was. And then to get rid of the grass or any detail, if there's anything planted on the field, you can get rid of them. You just have to go to the foliage layer, and we're getting rid of the grass. And just your mouse, your right button, or you just use that to erase everything. Or if you press the left one, that's to place down. Let's do some grass. You see, and I think there's different layers of grass. Now, when you download it, the editor, there's also. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to show you. Once you download it, there's there's a there's a file. Uh, I'm not gonna log in right now because it's gonna show you my password. But once you download it, once you log in and you come up here, like I told you, to the download section, you're gonna come down underneath the Giants editor, and then the version. It's gonna be over here on the left. Right underneath it, it shows a file you can download, and it has all the instructions in there, and it tells you which one each of these what they mean. um, you're gonna see it once you download it, and it tells you one. um, it's kind of really hard to explain, but like 1, 2, and 3, or the 4, 5, that's the how can I explain it? It's like the growth. If we go to like wheat, and we go 4, or actually 1, no, 2, I believe. I'm not sure if this is wheat, but like it'll explain you, it'll tell you what each one means. Um, See, I haven't planted those ones, so I'm not really sure. Um, okay, there it goes. It'll tell you like which stage is in. If you choose a different one, it'll plant a different stage. Um, I haven't really planted everything, so I can't really show you. But usually I've just done the grass. You can like 5, it'll give you like a little bit of grass. You press 6, take 5 off and do 6, it'll give you a different one. uh, do 1 and 5, it'll give you a different one. Do 1 and 6, it'll give you a different one. And it's the same with everything else. um, it's just, you just gotta find it, you gotta look at that. And I'm still in the grass. Okay. You just gotta look at that file and it tells you exactly which one it is, what stage it is, and then you see it just changes. Well, anyways, let's get back to the deleting here this grass. I don't remember how big the building was, so I'm just gonna delete kind of most all of it, and then you can change the circle if you want to be like really precise. You can change it from round to square. You see, and then your middle wheel, you can change the size here. You can also change it here. Want to go bigger? Want to go smaller? And then it does the same thing. It's just circle and a square. Okay. So now I don't want to go too high, so I'm gonna go the same level as this place right here. So this is your left mouse button, your middle mouse button, and then your right one. So I'm gonna do the left one. I'm gonna do replace, and then I'm gonna pick the area of how high I want it. So let's get rid of this first. Little piece of patch right there. Okay. And now remember, this one was for the terrain. And so I'm gonna pick, let's say right here. This is a perfect height. So we're gonna press left control R, and you're gonna see this change right here, the replace. So left control R, and now anything you touch will be the same one, as the same height as this one. And there goes my phone. So let's go ahead, and as you can see, it's already doing the same height as this one, or it's going to make it level to where you chose it. Now I don't want to get rid of those rocks behind. That looks real nice, but I do think that building is going to be a little bit big. And then so I'm just going to eyeball it. And let's come to all the way down there. And let's get rid of that little patch right there, because it's going to bug me when I'm playing it. Then we'll come and put some more after. Okay, so now you got it leveled. That one right there too. Oh, it's not moving for some reason. Oh, okay, because I'm in the wrong one. Okay, so this one, and then bring this one here, and then just make it level. So now it's really nice and straight. Now if you have like a little bump like that, you can actually smooth it out with the middle button. You can see it'll kind of flatten it out, and it won't leave any like right here. Make a little. You see, kind of smooths it out. But since I was doing the replace, come here and then there. I have a nice idea. I think the building has a door in the back, so I can come in through here and then drive around in the back if I wanted to. So let's get rid of this piece of grass right here. Okay. Now, I don't think it's gonna look nice if I place the building down and it's gonna be grass. So let's change. Let's go to the second one. This was in paint mode, and then here you have different ones. You have the dirt, grass, mountain rock, which is this one. You have sand, gravel, concrete, and then so once you choose that one, you want to come and look at the area where you're gonna paint. And so this one, it's all the way over here, and it's a square. You can see it comes here and all over here. So in between here, you're gonna come and see what it's painted already. So you see four here. You see concrete, mountain rock, rough dirt, grass. So if you have four, you cannot do a fifth one. So you cannot do beach. So let's change this here to add. So if you have four already in a certain spot, you cannot change it. You see, I'm clicking on it, but it's not. And then on this side, let me see if I find something with three. Okay, right here. This one has concrete, rough dirt, and grass. So you can add a fourth one. And this is, you see, here's the beach, the sand. So let's change that to back to what was it, concrete? So if you have three, you see now there's 1%. I really hate that. So now you have to really find where you went, and there it is. Delete the last one. Like this one only has one, so you can add three more to this one. Same thing with this one. Uh, but this one, since you already have four things painted on it, you cannot add. You can just do the same that's here. So since this one has concrete, and that's what we want, so let's paint it. And don't worry if you go over, you can erase it and then just start again. So this one we're gonna go all the way. And we're gonna put erase this here and put rock there. So it's fine if you mess up a little bit. Just do your initial one, and then you can come and adjust it. See, there's a little piece of grass right there. Let's get rid of this grass right here. I don't want grass. Okay. So now that we have this, let's go all the way. Okay. Now let's go back to dirt, and then let's fix this here. Okay, so let's a little bit more dirt here. Just get rid of that concrete all the way over here. That looks pretty good right there. And then what you can do, you make it a little bit dirty. You can just a little bit of clicks here and there. Now the building's gonna be in here, so let's do. Let's just spray like a little bit, like a fine mist. You would say if you're holding a can of spray can. And once you get in the game, it's gonna look like it's dirty. So here's where the door is gonna be. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then inside, once you get inside the building, you're gonna see this too, because it's gonna be sitting on this one. Okay, so now let's get rid of that dirt, or should we leave that dirt right there? The grass, I mean. No, it doesn't look too bad. We can add a little bit of rock. Do real lightly. There we go. Now let's go back up here and let's put some grass down, the one we erased. So grass, and then it was 1.5 for this nice one here. We can put different ones. We can do 1.6. See, and then let's see what 1.5 looks like. Oh, so it's gonna be 1.6 to match this one. So let's erase that one. And let's erase this, 'cause I don't want no grass in the concrete. And there was a little patch right there. Okay. Now let's look around. No more little patches. Because once you get to the game, you're really gonna notice. Now another thing, if you have like a little bump when uh, you're doing the ground here. Oops, still on it. Okay. Even if it's like a little bump, like in here in the editor, it's gonna look like a small bump, but in the game, it's gonna look big. It's gonna be like a big difference. You know what I mean? So let's replace that one because we're still in replace. Okay, so we're doing some grass, right? Okay. So let's do circle or square. Okay. Now when it's hanging off right here, it looks really weird. If place uh, you place grass, you see it's gonna leave like big patches. So if it's hanging off like on the side, real vertical, it's gonna look kind of weird. So let's do that there. So a little bit there, and erase the one at the bottom. We don't want that. We can actually put a little bit of dirt back there, and then this one had grass here too. Let's go back to the circle one, and erase this because there's no grass over here. And then let's do a little bit more grass on here. And this one just looks kind of weird, but you guess you can add some more grass to it if you want. Let's go back to a little bit of dirt on this side here. And that was not, was that dirt? Why did it go to concrete? Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's add a little bit there. I guess it's erasing the bottom one. Let's do a nice little layer to make it kind of dirty, like it's been sitting there for years. There we go. Okay, so now we have that spot. Um, and then you can do this to any spot you want. Let's choose a spot outside of the map so I don't affect anything. Uh, you can come, if you do your mouse button, your right one, that one, let's do the right one. See, that one makes a hole. If you do the left one, it brings it back up. And then you can make it as high as you want. I think I did too many clicks, so it's going to take a while to get it back to, okay, like that. You can raise the ground, you can raise it up, you can bring it down, and then the middle one smooths it out. You can do this to anywhere. See, like here, there's like a nice big little hill right here, and then it's flat here. Like, and this is for any maps. You know, just when you start playing, if you notice something or not that it's wrong, you know, because uh, whoever makes these maps, they're really nice. But if you want to change something to your liking, you can go ahead. This is just for my personal use. So whenever I get a map and if I notice something, you know, I come in here and I change it. I don't publish it because it's not my map, but I keep it for myself. Uh, Now another thing that I noticed was the opening here when I come in with the tractor and the trailer. It's kind of small, so I'm gonna show you how to make this building bigger. So just click on it. Try not to click. I don't know if it has any animations, but this is the trigger to destroy the bells when you come in to sell them. So try not to move that. See if you just I clicked in the front, and that's the only thing that popped up. So let's bring this down here, and as you can see, here's the trigger, the bale destroyer trigger, but it's not. This is part of the building, but it's not highlighting the whole building. So if you move this, like let's say you bring it out, you know, it's not gonna. Once you get into the game, you cannot sell your bales on this side. So try not to move it, and if you have to move it, just remember where it was. So once you click on it, it didn't. you gotta come over here on this side on the left and make sure it highlights everything. So this one's part of this one. As you can see, this one opened up. You see the build is sure trigger, but it's not the whole thing. If I click on the straw barn, that highlights the whole thing. Now you can move the building anywhere. You can actually press left control X to cut it, and then you come here, edit and interactive placement, and it'll, wherever you click on it, after you, so you come here, interactive placement, and then, or you can press left control B and just click on it, and it'll move it to that exact spot. But let's make it bigger. um, so you look at the area, and then if you notice, let me zoom out so you can see, at the end of the arrow there's a little square on it. You can actually grab that, because if you just grab the arrow, it's just gonna move it in the direction you press your mouse and you hold and you move it. It just moves into that direction. So let's go back to place it where it was. So if you press that little square and click on it, you can actually make it a little bit bigger. And if you come over here, if you want to be exact, you can notice when you move, you have to look what changes over here. So let's grab on it. Let's open a little bit. So it was this one. So now, if you don't want to do this one, you can just press this one. You see, if I take it all off, it's just gonna go flat. So I think it was like 143 or 14, whatever it was. So that you can do this, or you can just grab it and stretch it a little bit. So we're gonna let's move it a little bit over, and then let's raise it a little bit, not too much, about right there. Because remember, any little increments that you do here in the editor, it's gonna show up in the game as a little bit more bigger than what you see here. So I think that looks nice, and the building is touched. So let's move it a little bit to the right here. Still touching, so there we go. Now let's move it a little bit more, just so the fire marshal doesn't say anything if he ever drives by or anything like that. So now the trees, they're okay. You're not gonna see. Uh, okay, so you moved it over. We made it a little bit bigger and a little bit higher. So that's one thing you can do. And this is to anything. You can do it to anything. Just click on the building and then come over here and see what it's highlighting. And so this one doesn't have any triggers, so it's fine. Just make sure it's the first one and not like the second one, because it won't. You see, it's only going to move that certain area, but if you click on this one, it's going to move anything that's attached to it, any trigger or anything like that. Okay, so now another thing that I want to change here in this map is the capacity in the silo. So what you want to do is you want to look for that silo or that storage, and usually it's here in the trigger. You can't see it because you're not clicked on it, but if I click right here, you see it's going to show that trigger. So again, it does not highlight the whole thing, just that trigger. So, and then this one's different. So we're done with the terrain. Let's open up the user. I have this one, user attributes here, and I'm going to show you how to do this right here. So let's start from the top, and it's going to go to everything, you see. And then to change the capacity, it's the silo trigger 2, and this one has a lot. This one's 3, this one's 10 million. Oh, so that's plenty. You know, usually when you're playing a regular map, it's like 100,000, or I don't know. I've seen maps with 50,000. I just come in here and increase it a little bit more. So this one has 10 million, so that's really good. Has storage for days, and then it tells you what kind of fruit it takes. So it has wheat, barley, maize, sunflower, soybean, silage, chaff, grass, windrow, dry grass, windrow, potato, sugar beet, wood chips. So actually, this storage takes everything. Let me see. Let me take potato. Yeah. So it actually stores everything in here, so it's pretty nice. I was gonna place down another building here. I'm still gonna do it because I don't want to put the potatoes in there. Um, so I'm gonna put another building here. I don't know if in another video I'll show you how to import the buildings. I don't have any. Uh, this guy didn't have the buildings that I wanted, but yeah, you can import your own buildings from another map if you want. Um, I was gonna do one here. I can move this one, but this one doesn't have the tip collision for the potatoes, so they don't spill out. So I'm just gonna do one from Imgame, and then this one that looks pretty good size. Here I had my trailer. So let me actually put another tree here. Let me see if I can get by with moving this one. So it gives me some shade for my trailer that I had. So you can move things around. You can move trees if you don't like how a tree is. You can move it around like I am here. You know, you can lift it up. You can put it down. You can actually make it the second one. Right control, actually left control D, and then just move the one you just copied. You see, you copied that one and you just made another one. Uh, or you can left control X, just delete it. Okay, and I think that's all I wanted to change. Well, actually, no. Let's go back to the farm here, to the cow farm. I'm gonna put another building, but okay. So this is fine. I was gonna thinking about putting some concrete down for the other building, but that's fine because I'm just gonna use it for straw. But let's see if it's leveled. That way, when you place down the building, yeah, it's pretty good. It doesn't change it. So I think that's the only edits that I want to change so far. And if you do this, if you do an edit, you're gonna have to start a new save game because it won't show up. If you just use the last one, it's not gonna show up. I'm trying to find where the sheep farm is. So I guess he has a little bit of, you can do some logging here, which is real nice. He has this little area. Oh, he has some water over here. I haven't been to this part over here, but that's real nice. I guess you're gonna have to pass by here too. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Look at that. That's real nice. You're gonna come driving here and go through there. You're gonna have to pass by the water. Okay. Um, and then he has a little pond right here. Wow. Okay. I'm looking for the sheep farm, or maybe there's no sheep in this map here. That's not it. I'm a little sick. I apologize if my nose is kind of stuffed. I'm a little bit sick. Um, he's got a nice storage here for some vehicles here too. And this is just empty. Wow. You can come over here and if you want to play it that way, you can probably move into one of these houses and have all your vehicles here. But you have the farm over there. But you can actually take down these trees right here and make believe that this was your house, and you store your other vehicles here. I can't find the sheep. Now another thing that I hate is that I have some lowboy trailers and can't I don't know if I should show it to you in this video. Some lowboy trailers you can't, some dump what are they called? Let me see. I got a nice mod. Uh, Wilson. Here we go. These are really nice trailers, but they're really low. So when you come to little areas that have like a ramp here, you can't get by. You can't get on top because they get stuck here. So here's another thing you can do. I know this video is really long, but you know, you can click on it. Let me show you real quick, and then let's go. Like I told you, go to it first over here, and make sure that it's clicked everything before you actually move it something, because you might just move like the trigger. You might just move it by itself and not move anything else. So make sure that when you click on something, it's the whole thing. Okay, so let's do that one, and then check this out. I'm gonna solve the problem for those low trailers. Just bring it down, and you see now it's flat. Now if you like it with that ramp, you can go ahead and leave it like that, but I personally, when I come in here, they tend to get stuck in this little area here, and it just bugs me. Although they move, but it bugs me. So I'm gonna do this now, so next time I'm playing. So let's do not too high and not too low. What do you say about there? So let's do right there. And and then now you notice that the before, you can actually see there it is, the pit grain. So once you bring it down, I'll show you how to bring it back up. So, and then be careful when you're moving this. Try to click on the arrows only, because if you click like on the outside, that changes the rotation, or look at, you see. So make sure you click on the arrows only. That way. So let's do low, not too low, but not too hard. Let's do a little like that, and then let's edit the ground like before. So we don't have it, terrain editing, and then it was this one. Remember to raise and to lower the ground. So let's see if okay. So just come in and then get this one to be a little bit small, and then just start deleting the ground. You see, and then the pit shows. Now, here's how much you deleted. If you go in, you zoom in, you can see how much ground you deleted. And then sometimes it's cool when you're doing the maps. You can sometimes they imported buildings and they didn't like them. They leave them underneath because you won't see them once the game loads. You won't see them. So sometimes there's things or trees down here. You can move. You can raise if you want. Okay, so we have this one. So everything is the same. The trigger, we remove the trigger. So when you come in with the truck and the trailer, it's going to be real nice. Okay, so now let's, after you do your edits, whatever, if you bring buildings in or you export buildings out, you want to do window and then the console, because this is the game itself. Then let's erase this. And then so once you're done, just click save here. Try not to go into file and save it. Try not to do that. It's better if you come just to this one and click save. And then if you're, something I didn't mention in the beginning, if when you're doing this and it says not responding, don't worry about it. It's still going to show up. This is just loading or saving. As you can see down here, it's exporting. So if you open up a map and it says not responding, just give it a second, depending on what computer you have. If it takes too long, sometimes it might crash, but it'll tell you if it crashes. It says Windows cannot open this window or whatever. But it went through, no errors. So let's get out of here. Let's go check out the game, and then so. Okay, so once you have the, remember you extracted everything, you can actually play with the extracted file. Oops, I'm gonna get both of them. so now it's in. So let's go check it out. Oh wait, this might be a long video. Well, let's go check out. So every time you do an edit, you're gonna have to start a new map, or else it's not gonna show up. So we actually got a tractor on that side. So let's unhitch this here. Let's go check it out. Super slow. Now, if you go browse through my channels, there's a video I made where you can edit the speed on the tractor so you can increase it, because I really hate when I'm doing this and I gotta get to a place and it just takes forever. So you can increase, go to my channel, and I think it's called how to change the capacity on the trailers or change the speed. I don't remember. But as you can see, I can see the concrete over there. You see? Oh, okay, so this I'm gonna have to change because that's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to go back into the game, and there's a bump right here. It might not bug you, but me, I'm kind of picky about it, and it's gonna bug me the hell out of it if I don't change it. So here's the place I wanted to edit that we just worked on, and we didn't have enough money, so let's sell one of these tractors actually, so we can buy the building that I wanted. And it was this one. Now you can actually bring this this building in the actual game. I didn't show you how, but you can actually do it. Let's just line it up real good and see where we're gonna place it. So now that we're lined up, I want to be able to come in with the tractors or trailer from the rear too, because there's a door in the back. So let's put it. I think we're gonna. What if we drive through there and we don't fit? Okay, let's do a little bit. Okay. Oh, but I'm not gonna have big semis coming through here because it's gonna be a little bit just the. Okay, I'm talking too much. Okay, let's put this about right there. Okay, so now you see now the building is leveled, and is this open or closed already? This is open, so we can go into the editor and fix this. Okay, so I actually sold that tractor. I was gonna come in here. So anyways, now you can see that it's leveled. So let's open the doors here. And I don't know if you can turn on yes, we just turn on the lights. So this is what I was talking about. You can come in. I'm gonna store all the like I'll put some corn here, maybe some potatoes here, some sugar beet here, maybe some straw on this side, or whatever I'm gonna use for those pigs on here. So this was open. Okay. Now let's go check out the other place that we edited. Where was it at? Let's see if I remember where. I remember it was a sell point. I think right here. Whoa, 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 hey. Okay, you see it had a big ramp before, but now it's nice and level. Now I can come in with the truck and the trailer there, and I won't get stuck, and I'll still be able to unload whatever I had. Um, so this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I missed something, I do apologize. I was trying to get everything at once, trying to show you everything. So if you miss something, you can't get something done, you can go ahead and comment. I'll try to help you. Uh, but that's it. So if you like this, go ahead and give it a like. Give it a thumbs up. Comments if you want. Subscribe if you haven't. And that's it for now. So I'll see you next time.